What's up, tubers? Welcome to Games Time. I'm Games, and welcome back to The Outer Worlds. Now, I know it's been a while since we last played. I think we're about to end the game. I'm unsure, but the mission feels very into the game feel. So let's see how we do. Let's see what happens, and let's see if it has the end game, if you will. Ha 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 ha. Oh, shut up now. Okay. Am I over encumbered? No, I'm not. Yeah, and Phineas got taken. So, we had to rescue him. Which I'm very curious as to how he dropped his guard, but and as I say, this is a fun game. It's been absolutely enjoyable to play. It's quirky, it's weird, it's what a Firefly game feels like, or whatever. I'm sure everyone has said that. But, you know, give it a chance. Give it a go. It's so fun. Like, I'd say it's one of the best for 2019. There wasn't much to go on this year. Days Gone had its issues, but it was an enjoyable story. Far Cry 5, New Dawn, my lord, that was cash fodder. Medieval, that was fun. Although being very frustrating, I need to get back into that. And The Lion King and Aladdin, I need to get those because I defeated The Lion King and I want a challenge again. I'll probably get frustrated. Okay.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Doc Wells never hurt nobody. Just a kindly old fellow living by his lonesome up in the rings, tinkering at his table. The board just couldn't leave him be.
Thanks for your input, Sam.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
Oh, jeez.
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard. And I mean that as a compliment.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
I think it's insane, but maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous, and I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
Crazy is as crazy does. This is what I fucking do, and this is what I bring to you. I am your captain, and we gotta fucking do it. We're doing it. Everyone strap in.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
Hell
Got
fucking
my trusty
yeah.
tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Damn
Command
fucking
not
straight.
recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Oh, hold on. So, where's my room? Transfer? Yes. What am I currently wearing? 63, 67. Jesus Christ, what? $632, 808, 415, 1000. Oh my god, yes. I need to heal my shit. Nice. $89, $94, $98, $103. There you go. I can modify that more? Jesus. Woo! There you go, people. Fuck me. Jesus, oh fuck. What's it currently got? No, I think we're geared for that. How about...
I so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain. quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper.
Why, thank you. Let's sleep for 12 hours. Let's do this. You're part of my crew. You're insane. When we're gonna do something weird, we gotta do it. Oh dear fucking shit. Hold on, before we do that. Oh yeah, I gotta. Sam. Hey, hold on. I don't really need to do that, and most of the other things have been complete. So I am good. We are good. We're insane. We're good. We're gonna do it. Would you like to say, yes, I would.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time. Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain.
Oh,
I
thank
would
you,
also
Rita.
ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return. Understood. If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next captain. I would prefer if you return, though. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Well, of all the places to get arrested.
UDL does appreciate the courtesy you've done us by delivering yourself here. As a show of our deepest gratitude, we will make your execution quite swift. All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the idea of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing off. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock.
Wait, what?
Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance? See you soon, Captain.
Wait, what? Another ship has arrived? What the hell? Oh yeah, I'm fucking taking Ellie, and I'm taking the Yoko too. Can I take one more? No, I can't. Only 3. Only 2. There we go. Oh. let's see what can happen. Let's see what we can do. The game said it was going to be insane. Do you know who you're talking to? I am insane. This is what I do, baby. Ooh. Okay, cool. What's the other ship? Where is the other ship?
The captain did right by us once. Now it's our turn. The board will never own Throne Ring. Not while
Oh, sweet.
Sean, over there.
Oh, God. He got turned into dust. Oh, this is nice to have friends. Oh, they don't too. That's cool. Why would that be in the bin? Or am I asking you way too many questions? Oh, hello. What's in here? Oh, hello.
Down they go.
Huh, yeah. That was an interesting little detour.
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
Are you you talking while on shift?
Oh, no. Don't tell anyone, please. Thank you.
Okay, good, soldier. Got my sights on.
Shit. Oh.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, we're fine. They died. Oh, shit. Shit. The board are now bitter. Yeah, they can get over it. Shit. No. Ooh, that's cool. The hell is that?
Gotta admit, I'm not too keen on walking into a prison. They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone.
Getting in's one thing. Let's just hope we're able to get out again.
Oh, it's 30 the max we can go. Okay, cool.
of shooting to do, Captain.
We certainly do. Let's get down to it. Alright, so either way. Shit! Shit! Come on.
Careful, you're hurt! You're hurt!
Stop.
I'm not getting through.
That's sealed. I weren't kidding, but this guy is a beast. Just binge eating. Shit. Damn it. I know where I need to go. I'm just checking stuff and see if I can repair. I don't mind if I can't, but probably adds to the danger that we can't. That's okay. Oh, how convenient. Nice. $46. No, I didn't want that. Shit. Well, she's got more protection now. What's she wearing? 46. 54 for Nyoka. 39. $63. Oh dear. Let's see how we do. Come on. Oh dear. The pit, Jesus Christ. Oh.
Lord, take me. I was an outside cellar bay with me. This makes me nauseous.
Nice and easy.
Now we can complain if there's no witnesses. Why is milky substance just out in the open?
I'm working as fast as I can, all right? If y'all would quit bothering me, I'd get this done sooner. Is that a joke? Y'all call me out to fix the FPS and now you're asking me who I am? Whatever. I need to fix this before I get in trouble, so stop bothering me. Forced pacification system. If the prisoners riot, we gas them. It went a little haywire after the last deployment, so here I am. Anyway, I need to finish this, so get out of here, will you?
Can you not? You're not a bad person, but... There's no need to technically kill you if you're not really... You're just doing your job. It'll probably bite me in the ass, but I'll figure that out later. Hello, what's this all about? Someone had a secret hidey hole. What the hell are they? Okay. No one. Okay. Going that way. It's funny. Cool. Oh, we're going up.
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us.
Whoa! Oh my god! I like how everyone's helping us fight. This is what happens when you make friends.
Won't try that again.
You get tired of patrolling? Just go rough somebody up.
Oh, fucking.
Can't get past that armor.
Don't mess with that.
Welcome to the Iconoclast.
Hey.
Time for a drink?
Here we go. Good.
What's up here? Ah, nothing. Oh.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. Ah, and the wayward doctor. Are you about done with your escapades? We have faces that need lifting, after all.
These days, I'm more interested in breaking them. Wouldn't mind taking a swing at yours.
Ah, I knew I smelled Monarch when you lot walked in. The stench of sulfur, depression, and desperate bravado is unmistakable.
Keep talking. You'll be smelling iron. Ain't nobody so important I won't put a bullet in.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
You cocky prick. Chairman Rockwell, I presume.
My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable. It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man. Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working class man. It's a miracle. Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
At least that means someone's recognizing our work.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
I won't have to comment about this. You prefer to keep writing this down on spiral? I can fix this place.
If I and my people can ride it out in luxury and happiness, yes, I would. I don't know if you've noticed, Captain, but Halcyon's pretty much a lost cause. You have? Is that what you were doing at the Ministry? Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
I'm not sure if I did the right thing there or not.
I've got work to do.
Well, I'm stealing everything else, so I might as well steal this. Wait a minute.
All right, MSI. I've got one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight.
Oh, Jesus.
I just earned a fine bonus.
Waste of company ammo.
Guess this is it, huh?
Take a breath now, folks. Once we're up there, I suspect we ain't gonna have time to stop shooting.
Let's do this then. Oh dear.
Captain,
Oh.
you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. You've been working with Dr. Wells from the beginning.
Yes.
When we moved to arrest him, he was prepared. I lost good soldiers in the attempt. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
It's over. We're liberating. Shut up talking. Do they pay you by the word?
Typical. Running your mouth in the middle of a crisis. It's almost as if you delight in chaos.
I do.
I should have dealt with you a long time ago. You were always too dangerous to leave unchecked.
Bring it on, bitch. Can we hurry how long we're going to colony to save? Ah, stop. You're making me blush. There you go.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised by your impertinence. Leaving you alive was my greatest mistake, but it is a mistake I intend to correct. I have Dr. Wells in my custody. Once I've secured his cooperation, I can move forward with the program. I can repair the damage you've done. I can set things right.
Let's talk about this. Don't test me, Sophia. You don't understand. What's bad for
I'm
you?
aware of your propensity for violence. Halcyon is a bloodier place because of you. You were one of my finest agents once. I don't want to destroy you. Turn yourself in, and I may yet show clemency. If you insist. This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain.
Big words.
And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically, or something.
Oh dear. Bring it on. Just in case. Damn it. Jesus. Oh, what was that? You fucking died? Oh, you're a badass motherfucker. Apparently. Yes, I did hide, but you are fucking dead. I call that a win. I was using my brain, which you were not permitted to have. That's why I say, fucking come at me, bitch. You see my work, I'm fucking insane. Okay. What the fuck is this? I don't want to stay on the floor.
Why won't you just die?
Another fight me.
She didn't last long. Oh. I don't want to. Oh.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Thank you. The board has a chance against me.
Ah, all in a day's work for you, huh? You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated. I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious problem on our hands. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years.
Oh dear.
There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
They haven't exactly been hands-on around here anyway. So there's one less rubber stamp to worry about.
Earth is humanity's home planet, Miss Fenhill. The psychological effects of losing our original home will be devastating.
Would it?
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own. Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
I've got plans with the chairman in my pocket. No one's going to know. Run a colony. I'm going to run this colony myself. I'm already convinced the chairman to take the side. You can count on me. Well, you're a revival colonist. I'm going to do what I've always done. Whatever I want, all the time.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
Oh my. And
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment she landed in Emerald Vale, her actions altered the course of history.
Oh.
The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever.
Oh dear.
Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. Over the years, the ruins of Edgewater caused irreversible environmental damage to the landscape of Emerald Vale, owing largely to the presence of toxic compounds in the town's building materials. As for Edgewater's former workers, their remains provided a source of nourishment for the region's fauna, leading to an explosion in the sprat population.
Oh, God.
The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising.
Nice.
The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the Lifetime Employment Program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker. And Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name. and in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreakers mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart.
Fucking yeah!
She returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail, or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. Chairman Rockwell served as the public face for the changes in Halcyon to come. Whenever you needed strings pulled or a voice to sell a policy change, Rockwell was only too happy to oblige. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived.
Nice.
Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived.
Nice.
Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to the new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon. But for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the host's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Oh yeah! That was fucking brilliant. That was so awesome. And a great game for 2019. And it was just what it needed to be. Quirky, weird, team members, fucking amazing. I'll leave this on for a bit to appreciate everyone looking at the game. Like I said, I had a feeling it was coming to an end. And it was fun. We made the weapons brutal. We made the armor tight. We made good friends and good workers. I would like a sequel. I'll turn down it. Yeah, have a sequel. have it set like 10 years later or something. But how about we do it on Earth's perspective? Like Earth, something is wrong with Earth. That'd be cool. Like, I'm all for that. Absolutely amazing. It was so cool. And after all, and like I said, Obsidian. It is an excellent game for Obsidian. JT for saying yes. Philosopher's Part of Salt, Louis. Thank you. Ah, that's nice. And if this is all that is it for this game, so be it. It's a good standalone game. It will leave you. I've had hours of fucking fun, and I would like to do this even more. Like, if need be, I'll go down the dick route. I went down the chaotic fun route, but I'll go. Ooh, hello. But yeah, if need be, I'll go down the route where everyone is going to die. See what happens then. Oh. And as I said, it was the only way, unless more developers get into it, we were going to get a Firefly game. Or another game that didn't involve Star Wars, Star Trek, or aliens. Like, Alien. Not that I mind them, but yeah. And I am your captain, Eclipse. And from the trailer, I loved it instantly. And I feel like Nyoko was an excellent character. All of them were excellent characters. And I like the fact that they went along with what I said. Like, I would listen to them, but... And if I didn't like it, I'd do my own thing. But hey, you gotta listen to everyone sometimes. It's like you're coming to an end, or we're going through all the developers and everything. Not that I mind, because you know it's a sign of respect. I can't even speak. But yeah, if we were to get a sequel, I'd say do it just as this game is being wrapped up in a way. Like, have it weird, like, you're hearing all about the unreliable and not the crew and all that stuff, and then, you know, you come into play and all that stuff. That'd be really fun. Make Earth great again. Make Earth relevant again. Okay. The Outer Worlds. There we go. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, and if you're new, share, subscribe. I am Games, and this has been The Outer Worlds, and thank you for watching.